I should probably load the game, although this is actually a pretty good screen to check audio.
Always got music.
I gotta wait for the music to actually start, though. Like, the big part.
You know, I noticed something here. On the main menu, it has only Rin icons.
Yep.
So that's implying that the more of these routes that we do, the more the main menu will fill out.
Yep. That is the case.
That makes sense.
Now, the big issue is I don't know that I don't know if the icons on here are applied because we are on custom routes. Because I believe every one of these icons is related, and also I guess, yeah, this one's technically an IMI route. Because we accidentally started the IMI route. But you get one, I believe you get one for the good ending, one for the bad ending, one for starting the route, and one for, like, some other thing.
Okay, so...
and then obviously we have an IMI route.
Are we doing all of that? Where we're, like, good route, bad route?
Well, I can't guarantee that because I literally can't... I'm not sure how I'll tell. I'm hoping it's obvious.
No.
So, yeah, there's no ability for me to know. So, we'll just go with what we've got. But anyways, the audio seems to be good. So, okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro, and with me, as always, is Finn.
Hello.
Luke Rowe may or may not be here. He has internet issues whenever the weather is cold, and the weather is cold for him. So, he may or may not actually arrive. Anyways, thanking them both for the food, I head back to the dorms ready to turn in for the night. The dorms are eerily quiet, except for the sound of portable TVs and radios murmuring unintelligibly behind thin walls. It's quiet here at night, and very peaceful. I can hear the crickets chirping outside my window, and see actual stars when I look up. Tired, I try to fall asleep as quickly as I can, only feeling slightly robbed of my Saturday, even though I was robbed of all my Saturday. The next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's Sunday and there's no classes. Not just a Sunday, though, but the festival as well. From my window, I can already see some people at the soba booth slinging noodles onto plates for people with a craving for low-quality food. I throw back a handful of my morning meds and ponder how to spend the day. How to spend the day? You have two girls asking you out. There will be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider those as ominous as others, so I'm not as worried about them as I probably should be. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. Finishing my morning routine, I exit into the hallway, intending to go out and find something to eat and avoid Kenji. Unfortunately, I have the worst possible impulse in my brain that says you should like Kenji. And rather than gut that and, like, lobotomize myself rather than listen to that, I decide to listen to it.
Why is main character doing this?
I think he just hates himself.
Yeah, like every time he talks to Kenji, he's like, why am I spending time with Kenji? This guy's crazy. Like, choose a lane. Yep. Either you agree with Kenji's nonsense, or you'd say, I don't think that guy has his head screwed on right.
I understand.
Choose a lane, main character.
I understand when it's like, okay, I need to at least be semi-cordial to this guy because he's I'm literally going to be living near him. But there's a difference between that and actively seeking him out. Like, he jumped into your bathroom and you had no choice but to deal with him. That's fine.
No.
But you have a choice here. You could just not.
Yeah.
I'm curious if he has any plans because I'm psychotic. And everyone's doing something. Then again, I can picture him having built a soundproof shelter in his room. Or possibly something like a fort, complete with no girls allowed signs. And with the girls crossed out and body crudely scrawled underneath it. Knocking on his door is luckily devoid of any kind of sign. I hear again the unsettling clicking of at least 10 locks. The door opens a crack.
Who is it?
You're supposed to ask that before you open the door.
Oh, it's you. Damn, it's early.
It's not that early.
What is it, man?
Nothing. I was just going to ask you what you're going to do today. Half the school's out there already.
Out where? Why?
What?
What? Is today special? Why are they here? Who are? I can hear them. It's loud. Don't tell me. Has the invasion begun? Yeah, this is what you wanted, main character, right?
This man is a psychopath. He suddenly looks more alarmed.
What day is it, man?
I guess you can't see the wooden booths outside and people selling stuff.
What the hell are you talking about? I have my curtains closed at all times to thwart the snipers.
I once again state, as Finn's real-world friend, I pray to God that I don't come off even 10% as insane as this man.
It depends on what subject you're talking about.
Like, I feel shame on the scale of the whole human race for even remotely looking like this guy.
Look. The only time that you look like this guy is when it comes to you and your boxes. You love your boxes, and it's respectable. But you sound insane when things are blurred.
I don't sound this insane.
Like, you do sound this insane. It's like sometimes it's okay that something is in two boxes simultaneously.
I have never suggested that there's an uprising going on and that the government conspiracy exists and they're going to shoot me from my window because of my suggestion that things make logical sense.
Things all fit inside your nice, neat little boxes.
It's the festival. You know that, right?
Oh, shit. That's today? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Damn it.
I can't
believe I forgot. I don't have my fort finished yet. This is bad. This is gonna be a very bad day. It's good that you told me this, man. This is gonna be a bad day.
Why?
Oh, man, they're gonna be everywhere. People outside my window. Socializing!
Kenji rubs his temples nervously, suddenly looking very ill. This is a good look for him.
It's gonna be loud as hell. Damn. And I was gonna go out today. But now, it's ruined. Everything is ruined. This is awful. This sucks. What the hell? This really sucks. I can't go anywhere now. There's nowhere to run.
Kenji seems nervous. You could even say he's majorly freaking out.
Can't believe this. That's what today was. Damn. And I couldn't even prepare for it. Couldn't even brace myself. And now it's here. And I can't do anything. You should have told me earlier, man, dude. I mean, at least I know, but I could have known earlier. Imagine what I could have accomplished.
Sorry, I thought you knew. I guess you're not going to do anything today. Weather's good. Yesterday was really windy, so I thought today would be cold. It's not, though. So there's no reason to just stay inside. You should check the festival out. You are desperately trying to make Kenji a normal person, which is laudable but insane.
I think that main character may be just trolling Kenji at this point. It's just
Let's just go with that.
Maybe you should go outside. Maybe you should go socialize with other people.
This guy is the person would nowadays be the person who's like, you need to touch grass, man. Kenji groans and covers his face with his hands.
Ah, no, I can't do it. They'll eat me alive out there. I know it.
You know
Plus,
what?
they have the snipers.
You know what? I'm gonna make a insane claim. Kenji is the main character of like a harem dating game, or like some like isekai show where all the girls are after him, and he just desperately doesn't want to be seen or visited by any girls for fear that they will actively try to jump him.
Oh my gosh, a Kenji tower defense game. Let's go.
He's just like, let me just wall myself in and close all. If the snipers will shoot me because I'm secretly the ruler of the world and my harem is searching for me.
I need to keep the waifus out. I need to protect my 2D waifu.
See, I don't know if he's weeby enough for that. I'm gonna turn my volume down just a little bit.
Come on.
But no, he's weird. I'm just like, I don't know if he personally is weeby enough, but like he could be. So it's just, I don't know if that's in his character. This has to be a joke. Dude, how can you even assume Kenji is joking anymore? How is it possible to believe that?
Like, you do not know what he believes or what he doesn't believe.
But he said it was such a...
Especially...
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Especially with, like, the sniper comments just, like, seconds ago. Buddy.
Yep. But he said it with a relatively straight face. Or such a straight face. Relatively straight. No. The comments this guy makes about girls, I don't think you can claim he's straight.
Oh my gosh. What do you gotta do? We should hang out in here. You can help me build my fort. We might be able to still make it if we work together.
I'm gonna hang out with the student council since I lost a bet. I realize that we didn't agree on when and where. I'll just wait for them rather than risk us meeting each other in the chaos outside. They must be busy running around and organizing things anyway. It's funny, I would have assumed the price for losing to Shizune in her stupid game to be a lot more severe. This is just a pretense for spending time with her. In that case, I guess she just wants me to have fun. Even though she can't just come out and make her intentions clear, they may be good intentions. Hey, Poultry. Excuse me. Hey, Poultry, how's it going? They may be good intentions after all, and I think I'm starting to like her more. I mean, I could skip going, but it'd be a waste, and I want to go too. I mean, you know, today does seem pretty exciting. If anything, it'll be interesting.
The student council? What? That's still around? Isn't that like 2 dudes?
They are both girls.
Really? Are they cute? No. Damn, no, wait. Are they cute?
Okay, you know what? Maybe he does like girls, but I'm not sure this man can be understood. You know what? I'm just gonna make it that. Just go with that. It doesn't matter what this guy's gender, sexuality, anything is. He is literally so much of an enigma that it is impossible to understand him on any level. Just got out of D&D. Makes sense. Hope that your characters had fun.
I mean, I think that's what Kenji would want to be known as. The Enigma.
Oh, absolutely.
The unknown
and you know what? I'm willing to give that to him. If it means we never have to talk to him again.
Damn. No, it doesn't matter. I heard that the student council president is insane. That whoever it is never talks and only gives orders through flunkies.
Well, okay. I mean, you're right, but
I mean, that is accurate.
Yeah, it's 100% accurate, but not for the reason he thinks it is.
Shit. They're the same in every school. Sounds like a cold-hearted bitch. Bitches.
Okay, also not wrong, but for the wrong reason again.
They're definitely the same in every school. If it's 2 girls, they outnumber you 2 to 1. That's a dangerous situation, dude. Who knows what could happen?
Neither the positives nor the negatives you're thinking will happen.
Damn. The student council is just 2 women, but they hold so much power.
Do
okay,
they?
Hold up. Hold up. How does Kenji know this? I mean,
one of the implications,
this is actually,
one of the implications I've gotten from the Ren route is I believe Kenji knows Ren. Like, I believe that they have some vague relation.
I think that Rin would really love to be around Kenji. Just what little I've seen of her, just to be like, dude, that guy.
Yeah,
that guy's crazy.
Yeah, I think that might
guy.
actually be the case. So he might have heard about them from her. Party collected orphans and are using free child labor to run a restaurant and tavern, also providing education and vacational training to the children. You know what? I mean, you one-upped our we'll start a hotel in Traverse Town by burning the guy's house down and then encouraging him to start a business that we own even though he lives there plot. So, you know what? Good job. I hope the children learn a lot and get good jobs.
They must be stopped. I can see them plotting the ways to push their feminist agenda. I can't trust an administration like that. This isn't cool. Not cool. Damn. Shit. Damn.
He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire. I wouldn't say it that way, man. Then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. You know what? Maybe he has some kind of anxiety disorder, as well as being blind.
I'm gonna have to find some place to hide in. A safe haven. And then knock the lights out of myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day.
Chloroform is a good option, man. You can just knock yourself out easily.
That's probably not safe.
Yes, that's the point.
Oh, I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival.
Okay.
Later, dude.
The door closes with a low creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. I ponder what I'd like to do with Shizune and Misha, deciding it's best to be extra prepared. I duck back in my room and stock my wallet with money. You were planning to go to the festival with no money?
No money?
Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, I know that Shizune is somewhat rich, but, don't just expect her to buy everything for you.
I mean, to be fair, main character seems super poor.
Yeah. I wonder if they have the game where you try to catch a goldfish on a paper net. Seems way easier than they make it look. Then again, if I were to catch a goldfish, I'd have no reason to keep it. What am I going to do with a fish in my tiny room? Cook it?
That's... What?
What? He's been around Kenji too much. I could give it to Shizune or Misha, but that might be overstepping my bounds. Would it?
And also, Poultry, you need to understand, the main character could have just, left the door room and not talked to Kenji at all.
Yeah, in this situation, he chose to.
Yeah, main character's mad.
Yeah, this man chose to talk to this guy, despite having interacted with him at least 2 other times before, with equally, if not greater, insanity.
Yeah.
So, this man is insane.
So the main character has a problem.
Yeah,
and
talking with literally any girls solves the problem. Except Shizune. It's a real problem. Both of them are cute, but I don't think I have any chance with either of them. Dude.
Uh-huh.
Right. Regardless, I mull over the thought of doing it. Doing what? What's the doing in this sentence? Like,
hanging out with them?
yeah, like maybe if you just said going, that would be a better, I don't know. I imagine how they, doing it as in giving them a gift. I imagine how they might react if I were to give them a gift tonight, like a fish or doll. Misha would probably laugh like she always does. Shizune might slap it out of my hand. Maybe it's not a good idea after all. Oh, I think I'm set. A good while later.
How much do you need to prepare?
Oh, I think the photo hasn't updated, but I think he is outside right now. Because I think he said he was going to go outside and wait for them. So I think he's not at the festival. He's just around the outside of the building.
Okay.
A good while later, I decide this could be another psych out test devised by Shizune. Even if it isn't, it's starting to get late. I resolve to just go out and search for them, even though I don't know where I could look. They might be really hard to find today. Nope, never mind. He was in his room. As soon as I step out, I almost bump into Shizune. Hi, Shizune. Where is Misha? I try to sign it as best I can, but I'm just making stuff up. I've got to ask Misha to teach me some of this.
Here!
Misha pops up from behind Shizune, grinning wildly.
We just came to make sure that you're coming along with us to the festival. Don't renege on your promise.
Promise? I don't think I promised anything. I lost a bet.
You did. Stop trying to get out of it.
Never would.
Come on, Hee-chan. It'll be fun. You need this anyway, or you'll become a no-good person.
You know what? Misha is 100% right. She is verifiably right. You will become Kenji if you do not leave right now.
Gotta get out of here. You don't want to become one of those people who just stays in their dorm room all day being paranoid, do you?
Okay, she personally knows Kenji.
Maybe they interacted a little bit.
I find myself staring. Oh, yeah, that's true. I find myself staring over her shoulder at the door to Kenji's room right across from mine. I hope he didn't hear that, but I think Misha wants the opposite. No, of course not. I was just playing around a little and was right about to leave anyway. You two didn't have to come here.
Really? Shi-chan was worried that you would try to get out of it somehow. We need you, Chi-chan.
Huh? I think my heart skipped a beat. Oh no.
I don't have the aim to knock the dolls off the pedestals in that one game, and Shi-chan refuses to throw things.
Oh. Shizune stares at me, immediately noticing my disappointment. She uncrosses her arms and adjusts her glasses.
What do you think we meant? I refuse to throw anything. Why, Shi-chan? That is weird. Well, anyway, Hee-chan, you've thrown a ball before, right? Right? So, you have to come with us.
I'm amazed by their logic. I don't know if they're joking or if they're not. Well, I'd feel offended if I didn't know you guys were joking. You're joking, right?
It is what it is, Hee-chan. It is what it is, what it is, what it is.
Well, that's reassuring.
Come on, let's go. The deaf band is setting up outside your window.
Misha grabs me by the hand and tries to pull me out the door, but it's clear she isn't trying at all. Shizune looks at the both of us, blushing slightly and fiddling with her glasses impatiently. I'm not used to this kind of casual contact, but I have nothing against it. How could I object? It's still light outside.
Oh, they're all faceless people.
Yep. It's still light outside.
This is the reason why...
Oh, go ahead.
This is the reason Kenji was frightened.
That's fair. It's still light outside, but the sun is getting ready to set behind the trees. It looks like half the school's out here, and I can even see some faculty members standing off to the side, helping themselves to punch. They're about to empty the entire bowl, to the dismay of the girl working the stall. There are some fortune tellers chatting idly with their friends, while others have already started slinging horoscopes at anyone who walks in range. I think that kind of tactic is a little too aggressive, but it shows that they're into it. It's refreshing to see, but I don't know if I'll be able to get used to it.
Well, we should get something to eat. Hungry, Hee-chan?
Come to think of it, I haven't eaten all day. I don't really want to eat fried noodles.
That's okay. There are other fried foods.
Are there foods that aren't fried?
Candy. Junk food is the essence of celebrations. Come on. I mean, Shi-chan will treat you to one thing.
One.
One? Just one. Only so that you can build up energy for your throwing arm. But it doesn't look like all the booths are done setting up yet, so you might not be able to get what you want.
I take a look around, surprised by the number of stalls. It's unbelievable. This festival seems larger than the ones you might see in actual towns. Despite what Misha said, it seems like half the school is already celebrating. The air is humming with the excited chatter of at least half the student body. I can smell food cooking, and it's only making me hungrier.
Come on, Hee-chan. The food's already disappearing fast. If you want teriyaki, you gotta move now. Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Yeah.
It's a taco party. Takoyaki.
I could go for some teriyaki. Come on, let's eat that.
All right, I haven't had takoyaki in forever. I'm game. Shizune takes off before Misha can even sign it back to her, briskly walking towards the takoyaki stand as Misha and I try to catch up. Misha laughs as she skips towards Shizune, who asks for 3 orders of takoyaki by holding up 3 fingers. I never noticed it before, but for someone who is obsessed with high-class tea, it's a little weird Shizune is also into fast food. I mean, it's a festival, dude. Taco. I have never had takoyaki. I take the plate of takoyaki she handed me and wondered if I should dig in. It looks hot. I can see smoke coming off it and the oil bubbling on the surface. Shizune and Misha both look at me, as if waiting for me to eat before they can begin. I can't back down, so I spear one on the tiny plastic fork. Jauntily sticking up from the corner of the plate. However, before I can even put it in my mouth, Shizune and Misha begin eating eagerly. Shizune taking quick but delicate bites out of the takoyaki, while Misha eats with relish like a small child. I guess at the end of the day, both of them are just kids like any other student here. This is kind of nice. I don't think I've had a chance like this in a long time to just hang out with other people and enjoy their company. I'm just going to save here because we have not made a save since talking to Kenji, and in case I accidentally screw something up, I don't want to have to talk to him again. Even before coming here, I've been going through a very busy year. So busy that I hadn't realized I'd been missing till now. Here, I feel at peace. This is a soothing atmosphere. I didn't know these kinds of festivals still existed.
Hee-chan? You aren't going to eat your food?
No, I'm going to eat it.
I hope you aren't chickening out because it's too hot.
That's not it. Even their teasing is starting to become endearing. I eat quickly before my food can get cold. After 5 hours.
Yeah, the sun begins to set, just like,
Yeah. Thinking that the dimly lit paper lanterns glowing warmly against the sunset make for a beautiful sight. Before I can finish my last bite of takoyaki, Shizune steps in front of me, standing perfectly straight, with her arms rigidly behind her back. I can see she's trying her best to look as serious as possible, but even she can't hide her good mood, as there's a slight smile on her face.
Come on, Hee-chan, let's go play some games.
Are they even done setting up?
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on, Hee-chan, before it gets too crowded.
Misha puts her hand on my shoulder and laughs very loudly.
Come on. The prices look really great this year. Really. Wouldn't you want to win some prizes for 2 cute girls like us?
Misha flashes her best cute look, which is admittedly pretty cute. I look at Shizune, expecting her to do the same, but she just looks at me like I'm insane. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. She ain't gonna flash a cute look. Just, you want me to try to look cute?
Misha, stop doing that. Wait, I'm Misha. Hee-chan, hurry up. You've been holding that piece of takoyaki
Good
for
job.
like 1,000 years.
You have successfully said takoyaki.
Huh.
I like to savor everything that I eat, even this. Without warning, Shizune picks the takoyaki from my hand and plops it into her mouth with a smile. It happened so fast there was no way I could have stopped her. Before I can process what happened, Misha bursts into laughter, and Shizune smiles at me, probably the closest I've seen her to come to laughing.
Wow. Shizune is just an awful person.
Yep.
Well, that takes care of that.
Shizune grabs my right hand, and Misha grabs my left.
You're coming with us. There's a lot to do tonight. You should try harder to enjoy it. Ha ha!
Running through an already sizable crowd of people, we play game after game, from ring toss to whack-a-mole to games I've never heard of. We rarely win, but it's fun nonetheless. Hey, do they have goldfish scooping here?
Of course. I didn't know you liked that game, Hee-chan.
Well, I've always wanted to try. It doesn't seem too hard.
Are you sure about that, Hee-chan? Ha ha ha! Okay, we'll see. It should be around here somewhere. But where are you going to keep your fish? Do you have a bowl for it?
Well, no.
Maybe he'll eat it. Alright, Hee-chan. If we win any fish, we'll give them to you.
Oh, really? Another game? Fine, then. Shizune pushes me excitedly towards the booth, trying to hide the enthusiasm in her eyes. Fortunately, the two of them fail to catch a single fish, but I don't do any better. I can't help but laugh, as immediately afterwards they start tugging me towards a particularly large, colorful stall that I helped build. I remember this one. It was a real pain in the ass to make. The booth runner, an average-looking guy with dyed brown hair, snaps to attention when he sees us walking over. I notice two things. First, it's one of those games where you throw a ball at a pyramid of opaque bottles and try to knock over as many as possible. 4 balls for 50 yen. That's pretty good. Second, there are instructions on how to play in Braille. I almost want to say something and look to see if Shizune or Misha sees it as well. Either they don't or don't find it strange at all. Okay, random booth operator that's probably just here for this mod. Hey, it's good to see you, Hakamichi. Thank you so much for your help with this booth. Having fun? Shizune glances towards Misha, who signs everything to her in a flash, and then beams at the operator.
Haha, it was nothing. Nothing at all, really. Yeah, this is great. I think the best festival we've put together yet. Shiriaki, we'd like to play this. That's okay, right? Shiraki?
I'm guessing Shiraki is the booth owner.
Yeah, I'm just pronunciations.
Yeah.
Of course. It'd be really great if you would just give your cute, hardworking student council representatives a prize for all the hours we put to make all this possible.
No. If anything, Shiraki has balls. Hey, I built this stall. It was a backbreaking job, too. I wasted 2 hours of my life. I think I deserve at least a free round.
And me. Me too.
After some hesitation, he gives in and hands us 4 balls with a shrug. Barely a second later, Shizune and Misha dump theirs in front of me. What gives? Don't tell me that after making such a big deal of it, you two aren't going to even play. Not after the way we ganged up on Shiraki. Yeah.
You stay out of this, please.
Shizune turns to me and begins waving her hand dismissively. Misha appears torn between translating for her and consoling the booth operator.
Hee-chan, where's your sense of chivalry? Besides, I, Shi-chan, have a policy against throwing balls. Sorry, Hee-chan. I don't know if my aim's that good either. You must be pretty good at throwing these things, though, right? It shouldn't be a problem for you.
This looks simple enough. The bottles aren't even that far away. The only challenge is that these are wiffle balls. I throw one at the bottles hard and it bounces off unceremoniously. What the hell? Ah, yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. There's water inside the bottles. Trade secret.
That's not very fair.
This must be why it's 4 balls for 50 yen. How devious.
Come on, Hee-chan. You can knock them down. You have 11 more chances. Go!
Maybe you should do it. Shizune, do you want to try? Shizune emphatically shakes her head from side to side. I laugh. This is actually pretty fun. Winding up, I throw another ball at the pyramid and bottles and manage to get them to budge slightly. Both Shizune and Misha are casting long glances towards a doll shaped like a cat. All in all, they really aren't that different. Sometimes I wonder if Shizune would sound like Misha if she could talk. No, they're not that alike. I throw another ball, realizing that it's actually quite simple. If I can hit 2 bottles in the bottom row at the same time, it's an easy win. Already, a small crowd is beginning to gather, so the pressure is really on me. 9 more shots. Oh, dear Lord, there's so much of this of the same conversation. Winding up like a baseball pitcher, I throw as hard as I can at the bottle, and the bottles come tumbling down. Oh, dear Lord.
Why would you want that?
Triumphantly, I claim my girlish, I would say ghoulish cat doll prize, and Misha laughs uproariously. Just holy crap. As if it was her who won it. Shizune stares at me with her usual blank expression. It's clear she wants the doll too.
Hee-chan, congratulations. What are you going to do with that doll?
There is no right answer. I have to tread carefully. Yeah, cursed doll. I do not know.
Well, I'll take it if you don't want it.
Yeah, it's cursed because we're going to enter a potentially cursed route.
Unless you want to keep it for yourself, Hee-chan. I didn't know you liked dolls. How delicate.
I don't. I have no use for this.
Can I have it then?
Their eyes are drilling into my soul. This is a decision I don't want to make. I turn back to the booth. I'm just going to save now, because I get this feeling we're going to hit an option in a moment. Hey, you have more than one of this doll? Actually, yeah, just one more. They're the ugliest fucking thing I've got. Okay, set everything up again. I want to try for that one as well. I still have 8 tries. As soon as the game is set up again, I throw as hard as I can, but miss.
Trying to win another one? Taking the easy way out, Hee-chan?
If it's that easy, you could try it.
No thanks. Say, Hee-chan, can you put the doll down while you throw the balls?
No.
There's only one more left. You'd better get it. If you fail, I'll kill you.
And
Okay,
which one is talking here?
That's definitely Shizune. What a clever way to duck out of giving me the doll, though. And by me, I mean me.
Misha. Maybe.
Just kidding.
I can see Misha didn't mean any harm from it, and Shizune seems to enjoy her joke, smiling at it, but she looks a little depressed afterwards. I decide to hand her the doll, at least while I'm trying to win the other one. It's kind of hard holding a giant cat.
Thank you, Hee-chan. Shi-chan seems happy, Hee-chan. But you're gonna win the other one for me too, right?
That's what I'm trying to do, isn't it? I throw again, but my aim is way off. My arm feels kind of heavy. as if blood isn't flowing to it properly, because the game desperately wants you not to take this route. I scold myself mentally, thinking that it's pathetic I could get tired from something like that. Then I realize maybe it's because of my heart. If it is, I don't know what to think. It's depressing that even something as small as this is enough to make me realize my own mortality. I guess there won't be a time when I'll be able to forget about it. Even today, when I thought I'd be able to just enjoy myself on this beautiful night in this beautiful place, I can't escape the reason I'm here. I've never felt so at peace in my life, which is like nowhere else I've ever been. In this place, which is like nowhere else I've ever been. It's hard now to keep from thinking the unthinkable, that I might have been sent here to die. These past few days have become some of the best of my life, the first time in a long time that I've ever felt truly alive. But in the end, I'm someone who finds himself reminded every time he climbs too many stairs or throws a ball too hard, he could die at any second. I will always be limited by this. I feel depressed by that, and angry as well. In the end, I care about my life, and I enjoy it. And now it's more transient than ever before. I wonder what it is that'll finally do me in. It could be anything. If I'm this weak and pathetic, a bad fall, a punch to the chest, a stray baseball. I've now lost my will to keep playing this game. But I keep playing anyway. Suddenly, oh, hey! I understand now why the Emmy route option was the required route. Double heart attack. Suddenly, I feel a split-second sensation of pain in my chest. It comes and goes instantaneously, but it's enough to make me stumble a bit. Should I go on? Well, this is the required, you must keep going, or else. So, we must keep going, or else. It seems neither have noticed, so I continue to go on. Suddenly, Misha begins looking past me. Her eyes dart around, and her face takes the countenance of a child in a candy store.
Hichan, I want that one now.
She points with childlike glee behind me. I turn around and see some new prizes have been added to the game, including what appears to be a large pink and white giraffe.
You still have some balls left, right, Hichan? Win me the cute little giraffe.
I'm not quite sure Misha meant to make a double entendre, but damn if it doesn't spur me on. I'll try my best. My first attempt is a direct hit, but lacked the power to dislodge the water-filled glass. On my second throw, I put all my strength behind the attempt and missed the glass completely. As I pick up my third and last ball, a rising pain begins in my chest. Sweat collects on my brow, and only then notice myself breathing with difficulty. A dull throb races across my body. Heart attack? Girl I like. Well, he's already failed this check once. Maybe the D&D gods will be with him this time. I hate this, the weakness. I'm a man at the prime of his life, unable to throw more than what amounts to 10 baseball pitches without the Grim Reaper knocking at his door. Oop, get back here, game. The reminder of my condition saps all the enjoyment I had out of the night sky. These stupid games are not worth my time, let alone my life. And why the hell are they both acting like children who lust over every shiny object? I bet even if I won this stupid doll, the damn thing would collect dust in a closet. A long-forgotten trinket from the sap they convinced to do all their stupid council work. I turned to the girls, hoping I can come up with a way to explain why I gave up, and went back to my room without pissing them off. I raise my eyes from the ground and mentally prepare for the backlash. Before I can speak, Misha shouts in a surprising, authentic Carrie voice.
Come on, young fellow. Win that lovely lady of prize. Show those bottles who's boss.
Shizune gives me a thumbs up. Damn, that's effective. All right, one more attempt, then back to depression. My third shot sails through the air, and I manage the impossible, which is greeted by a loud cheer from Misha. The new stuffed animals in hand, I head triumphantly to the girls.
Wow! Good job, Hichan.
Shizune makes a simple sign, which I have come to associate with well done, still holding her cat. She holds it up to the sky as if to appreciate it, then holds it to her chest. Now this one, the cat, might end up being put in a closet and forgotten about. As I turn to Misha, the pain returns to my chest, then rises at an alarming rate. My breath becomes strained as I sink to one knee. Shizune jumps back, startled, then comes closer, staring at me with concern. Misha puts her hand on my shoulder.
Hey, Hichan, are you okay?
The pain spikes again, and all other sensations stop. I vaguely remember collapsing on the ground. The sky looks beautiful tonight, not a single cloud. I could easily die happy looking at that. A shape obscures my vision. It's someone standing over me. Oh, pink. That has to be Misha. She straddles my body and lowers her head to my chest. She then returns to a standing position over me and begins barking orders. What's this? More pink? My eyes focus, and I realize I'm getting the upshot view of Misha's panties, which are as pink as her hair. I guess dying with this view isn't too bad either. Blackness creeps over me, and I drift away.
Did we really need that game?
Yes. I awake to the smell of sanitation. Dental hygiene, glass cleaner, lemon-smelling floor wash. I'm in a hospital bed, and I hate the damn smell. My eyes slowly adjust to the surroundings. I wonder what day it is. What time it is. I wonder if I'm really alive anymore, or in some sort of purgatory. Hospitals always felt like purgatory to me, so that must be it. My train of thought is interrupted by movement to my right. Misha and Shizune sit in visitor chairs, both sleeping soundly. Hey is the only word I manage to get out. It is sufficient to wake the girls. Misha is the first to realize I'm awake and leaps from her chair. The cacophony of noise she makes almost makes me wish I let her stay asleep.
Oh my god, Hichan, I thought you died and you were fine, and then suddenly you collapsed. I don't know what to do. And Shizune, and Shizune,
yeah, I think that is supposed to be Shizune. Ran for the nurse.
For the nurse, but we thought it was too late.
She finishes by throwing her arms around me and giving me the biggest hug I've received in my life. Shizune rises and joins the embrace as well. Misha begins to sob and is joined silently by Shizune. We are cut short by a middle-aged man in a white coat entering the room, no doubt alerted by Misha's volume. He gingerly shoos the girls off me and begins to look over me. Satisfied, he makes several remarks on his clipboard and begins the normal doctor tirade. I shouldn't exert myself with my condition. I need to take this more seriously. What I've come to expect from all doctors at this point. He finishes by telling me I had 2 back-to-back heart attacks and was lucky. If I wasn't at Yamaku, I would certainly be dead. He follows by saying that it's been 10 hours since I've been admitted, but they need to keep me for another 2 days. I nod at all the right places in his speech, and he exits the room. The door barely has time to close before the infectious sound of Misha's laughter fills the room.
You really hate capital D doctors.
Yep.
Don't you, Hichan?
Let me just save and... Well, actually, no. Let's save new. False! Well, okay. False.
Okay. False. That is not true.
I guess she's right. No arguing that. Might as well answer honestly. I guess I kind of do. They just remind me I'm not normal. Shizune begins signing.
Okay. Well, this is happening because this is now like clearly the mod.
Yeah.
But like it is very strange given the fact that it's just like the simple statement of Shizune begins signing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like what Shizune's always does.
Yeah. I feel like they could have... They should be able to take the animated image of her signing from earlier and use that.
Yeah. Shi-chan says that she's never met a normal person in her life.
Okay, point taken. I shoot them both a meek smile and nod my head. Now, I'm going to be very sad if there's not a... Because I might be able to show it off later. There's an animated intro for all the girls. If there's not one for Misha, I'll be very sad, but understand.
That's the first smile I've seen from you all week, Hichan. Is that true?
Maybe.
I don't think that's true.
He's been semi-forced into a lot of this week, so it's very possible he hasn't been smiling a lot.
Glad to see you consider us such good company.
Misha's energy is infectious. Shizune signs, then places her hands on the rim of her glasses in her trademark gesture.
We knew you would be down in the dumps, so we snuck in some entertainment. We did? That's great, Shi-chan.
Shizune takes the opportunity to produce a small game board and lay it out on the side of the hospital bed. It's Monopoly, the objectively most boring game possible, except for Risk.
No, go to jail. Just go to jail. It's the only way to win.
Oh.
Shi-chan, Monopoly, what a great idea.
This surprises me a bit, considering this game is mostly dumb luck. Hey, Shizune, I thought you didn't like games of chance.
What the hell do you mean?
Why didn't she get it earlier?
Hold up. She don't like games of chance. I'm sorry. What's Risk?
Not a game of chance, it's a game of skill.
Oh, it's a game of strategy?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my, you just roll, like, the rolling system is entirely chance. You can have a good strategy and still lose.
Yep. Now, yeah, I mean, it's basically just very, very, like, low, like, well, not low quality, but, like, very, very old civilization. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, like, oh, I don't know how that's not random either, but compared to Monopoly, this is 1,000% random.
Yes. I don't, He-chan, but this is the only travel-sized game that the student council owns.
How is Monopoly travel-sized?
That is not
more travel-sized than Risk?
Wait, is this like the McDonald's Monopoly board? What the hell's going on
No
here?
clue. Fair enough in some alternate universe.
Now the fun part. We are playing with stakes.
My life is literally near ending.
The winner will be treated to a free dinner by 2 losers. Haha! Sounds like fun, Shi-chan.
I could care less about the game or the reward, and I'm pretty sure both the girls know this as well. This is an excuse. Oh, go ahead.
We're having this right after the heart attack.
Yep.
Are you guys preparing yourselves to lose? What?
Yes,
Imagine
that is
asking
absolutely what they are doing. Sorry, if they have any semblance of like honor and like care in them, that is what they are doing. I don't know how you throw Monopoly without like refusing to buy anything, but like
I don't need that property. I'm saving up.
Yeah, like I don't know how you intentionally throw, but somehow they're gonna do it.
Luck.
Yeah, this is an excuse to cheer me up and distract me from my mood, and I make a mental note to thank them for this eventually. I've only played Monopoly once or twice as a child, so I just roll with the game and decide to observe the girls' tactics. There are no tactics.
No.
It's Monopoly. We're already 1 hour into the game. Misha buys up all the properties she encounters, while Shizune takes great time to consider her options. Okay, to be fair, I can imagine Shizune does intentionally not buy things in order to get very specific properties.
Sure, like...
As the board finalizes, Shizune has bought or traded all the powerful spaces on the board. The railroads, the boardwalk, and several small value monopolies are hers. Misha and me share several properties, but have a couple hotels ourselves. Misha has been telling us her master plan with glee.
You see, Hee-chan, I'm not going to beat Shizune in the game of planning, so I'm planning to win with pure luck. Yeah, that is Monopoly.
She buys 3 hotels on a mid-price property. Shizune gives her a patronizing look upon this explanation. I have the bad luck of... Oh, go ahead.
It depends on where the hotels are, right?
Yeah.
Because there are more likely places inside Monopoly than other places. For instance, right after the jail, that's a pretty good place for hotels.
Yep. I have the bad luck of landing on Shizune's spaces several times and am eliminated. Shizune signs to Misha. Misha signs to Shizune. They both take sideways glances at me and smile devious grins.
Stop saying they sign to each other.
Yep, you don't need to. No, I am not interested in buying back into the game for some increasingly unfair penalty. Both girls make pouty faces. I consider making the point that the last time they used this tactic on me, I almost died. As the game continues, Shizune slowly pulls ahead. Then fate intervenes. Shizune hits a chance space and is forced to travel to Connecticut Avenue. That space is in the monopoly Misha has placed her trust in. This cost Shizune a large part of her fortune, but she could still be able to easily win. Misha rolls and lands on one of her own spaces. It's Shizune's turn again. She rolls a 2 and lands on the other end of Misha's super monopoly and costs her the game. The look on her face is priceless. It is a mixture of a blush, anger, and embarrassment.
By the way, Connecticut is the second set.
It's light
those
blue.
Are pretty, yeah, light blue.
Yeah.
Those are horrible tiles, in my opinion, to put
Yep.
hotels on.
But when they're the best things you got.
Yeah. I don't think that there is I don't know if there's a chance card that says that you go there.
There might be a chance card that, like, forces you to move a certain number of squares, or, like you go on a railroad effectively that gets you very close. But I don't know.
Yeah, not really sure.
Unsure.
Oh, sorry. I can't remember the last time I beat Shuchan in one of these contests.
I think they means positively. She positively glows in the moment.
I mean, to be fair, she possibly glows too.
She adds to her victory celebration by jumping up and down, naming all the delicious food she's going to force Shizune and myself to buy her.
I want a donut. I want 2 donuts. I want a sundae with whipped cream and a donut on top. No, I want a big parfait. It needs to be as big as my head. No, I want...
The list continues like this. I don't think Misha is really speaking to either of us at this point. She seems to be just living in the moment of her victory, bouncing around the room, naming her favorite sweets. I can't help but notice the way Misha's body moves during the display. The skirt on her school uniform, clearly not designed for this type of movement, gives me a more than chaste view of Misha's thighs and a small portion of her undergarments. I am able to confirm that her panties are, in fact, pink, and my previous view was not a heart attack-induced hallucination. The top half of her does not fare any better in keeping a ladylike appearance. Her bust seems to be making its very best effort to escape from the cage that is her uniform top. I can almost see the fabric strain under the assault. It occurs to me that this is the second time today I have looked at Misha in more than a friendly manner. Shizune seems to make a connection between my blushing, slack-jawed stare and Misha's celebration. She blushes slightly and then does her best hand-on-hip disapproving glare. Misha remains completely oblivious because she's Misha.
Oh, I want cheesecake. But it has to be cheesecake that tastes like ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, 2 donuts also does sound good, poultry.
I agree. Okay, at this point, like, Misha just literally wants to bankrupt Shizune. I think that's the overall goal.
Well,
here.
no, she already did that.
two objectives for Misha: bankrupt Shizune, and then steal the boyfriend.
Yep.
Damn.
And Misha does all this without trying.
I know what I want. I want chocolate mousse. Or is it chocolate mousse?
Yeah, what? We're doing our best here. This is a mod of a game that also had some minor typing issues, but this has more than minor typing issues. Well, I'd say it still has it has moderately small typing issues.
But I want it to be in the shape of a moose with big antlers.
Now she's just way too in the moment. Speaking of in the moment, I realized I still haven't stopped staring, despite Shizune's glare. I think Shizune realized this as well, because her glare has deepened, and she has now stood out of her chair to glower at me. Misha finally snaps out of her victory-induced euphoria.
Huh? What's going on, guys?
You're supposed to be interested in me! Shizune signs with purpose. Misha begins her normal act of singing what she speaks.
Hee-chan, how naughty. If you weren't in the hospital already, I'd punch your lights out for that.
Misha pauses. She seems to mull over a question in her mind. A sultry smile then spread across her face. Her eyes lock with mine. She places her hands behind her back, leans forward slightly, and speaks without signing. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
For any other character, I'd be fine with this, but not Misha, because Misha's not bright enough to get that statement.
Oh no. I have such a bad feeling about
and Lucra's not even here.
Okay, fine. You like what you saw, Yi-chan?
My brain stops. I would say my heart skipped a beat, but with my condition, that is a real fear. I feel heat arise in my cheeks. I wish I was smooth. 1,000 different answers swim in my head. What comes out of my mouth is a nervous stammer. Well played, master of romance. Misha frees her hands and begins her normal speaking and signing routine. No. We're not going with that.
Yeah.
This is clearly incorrect.
Just the standard amount of mistakes.
Okay, we're gonna have to submit a bug report to the mod that's a good 8 years old.
Oh yeah.
Dear Lord.
This had the wrong character written here.
Yeah.
Wow! Hee-chan is right. You're really easy to fluster, Hee-chan.
I can't argue that. Shizune makes a triumphant pose as well. The girls share several signs back and forth. Misha lets loose another wahaha, while Shizune rocks with silent giggles. What just happened? Conversation returns to normal after this. We make plans to meet at the Shanghai the day after I'm released to treat Misha to our victory dinner. They both promise to visit me at least once more during my hospital stay when they have free time. Noticing how dark it's gotten outside, they both pack up the game and leave. Finally alone with my thoughts. They have a nasty habit of drifting back to my two new friends. I decide now is a good time to be honest with myself. Yeah, let's just save that.
I wonder if it's still going to be false.
It is still false, which either means the entire thing is false or, here's the thing: is I don't know. I just presume that there's an act structure like the normal game, because that would make sense.
Well, here's my thought. They didn't know how to put chapter names.
Very possible.
What they have is, if chapter name non-existent, then chapter name equals false.
Yeah, very possible. Anyways, they're both undeniably attractive, and I would be a liar to say it doesn't make me feel better about myself being seen with them. I'm lucky to have such caring people around me, and I should leave it like that. There, feeling solved forever.
Oh my gosh! No, this mod just literally shortcuts he's now literally being like, these two are, oh my gosh, no.
It does not surprise me that I have trouble getting to sleep. I find myself replaying the events of the festival and my hospital bed over and over in my mind. Each time it seems to lose a little detail and focus more on what Misha was doing at that time. The expressions she makes, the childlike glee shows over the littlest things. She's such a warm, friendly person. She's caring, loving, and fun to be around. She brightens up the room just by being there. Wow, it sounds like I'm confessing to her in my head. Slow down there, Casanova. You don't even know if she's single. Dude, she does not have time to date anyone. Shizune takes up way too much of her time. Let alone likes you any more than the French. She didn't slap you. I think you're fine, man.
Dude, how do you say this after the scene that literally just happened?
Yep.
Did you like what you saw?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell, man? First step is to get out of the
Wait,
hospital. Once you're back at school, you can play at Teenage Romance. I make a mental note to come up with something witty or embarrassing to say to counter the next time Shizune decides to or Misha decides to fluster me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This would be a nice place to have a different chapter title or a animated cutscene.
Yeah, maybe you could check that out.
Yep, we're just going to be on false for the rest of the game, I fear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel sad. The sound of a door closing pries my attention from the window. It's Misha, but she appears to be alone. She turns around and begins fooling with the door. A metallic click. Did she just lock the door? I have many concerns. I'm just gonna... Hold on. Is there... Yeah, that's definitely there. So, we might have to cut if that doesn't work.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a bad feeling about the fact that the mod developers don't know how to put a title on their thing to know if they're going to respect this option right here.
Yeah.
So, for context on this, guys, if we do have to skip anything, it's also going to skip for Finn, because he isn't going to want to watch that either. So, it's going to be we go to technical difficulties, stop streaming the game to Finn, skip past all the scenes, and come back. Like, it's going to be a fun time.
Oh, no.
How is Lucro not here for this?
Yeah. Good afternoon, Hee-chan.
Is she trying to hide something from me? What's going on? With devious intent, Misha saunters up to the foot of my bed.
Shizune's running a little late, but I figured you wouldn't mind some alone time.
You're not even on the screen.
Hee-chan?
This is not looking good.
I do not like this.
It's not looking good. Before I can respond, Misha climbs to the foot of my bed.
I don't like this at all.
I want to be
like
clear
this.
that accidentally Lucro is throwing Finn out to dry.
I don't think I'm.
That's
no,
fine. Hold on.
I don't think so.
Let me. I can handle it. I suppose.
I don't think.
Let me.
This okay? Like no. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
fair.
doing this.
Yeah, Shizune is running really late today, Hee-chan, and I don't think she has a key to that door either. That just leaves us alone. I can't do anything but blink. Nothing comes out. Yesterday, I froze up and could only utter various ums and ers. Today, it's nothing. My mind is a void on a sea of nothingness. I am the proverbial deer in the headlights. Misha seems to notice this and presses her advantage. The only advantage she has literally ever had, to be clear.
This is bad.
Yeah. She crawls slowly, ever so slowly, on top of me and straddles my body, her hand seeking support on both sides of my head. A victorious smile crosses her face. Ha ha ha, Hee-chan. I've got you just where I want you. She then leans forward, head inching towards mine. Her lips part, and I smell what must be strawberries. She's mere inches from my face. Oh, dear God, please tell me you... Oh, okay. I was going to say, please tell me you don't have another fucking heart attack. My alarm goes off. I just stare at the ceiling. Haven't had many dreams since my first heart attack, and they're rarely pleasant ones. I guess I know what my subconscious thinks about my relationship with Misha. Like all dreams, the memory quickly fades away as I wake up, eat breakfast, and realize I'm stuck in a hospital for 2 days. I know for a fact my mother and father will visit me, as well as the promised visit from the student council. Doesn't cheer me up much, or at all. I wonder what's on TV. Around 6, there's a faint knocking at my door. Come in. The door opens, and someone I didn't expect walks through the doorway. It's Emmy. You know what? I agree. I was not expecting. She's carrying with her a small basket that seems to be stuffed with various food items, and it is topped with a card. God damn it. Okay. I heard what happened to you, Hisao. I wanted to see you personally to apologize. Apologize for what? For this happening, Hisao. I made a promise to the nurse that I would look after you and keep you healthy. The very first time you went to run, I scared you away. Less than a week later, you almost died due to the fact you're in such poor condition. Okay, so technically in that line, she's supposed to say that I come on so strong that you chase after me and I have a heart attack, and then a week later, you almost die to another 2 heart attacks. Look, to be fair, he has a heart attack every time he chases after a girl. Hisao, I almost got you killed. Emmy, you can't possibly blame yourself for this. It's my own personal failure. Don't beat yourself up over it. If anything, this has convinced me to take my health a lot more seriously. I can't think of anything else supportive to say. Wait, I almost died and now I'm comforting her? Is this a clever tactic to reach out to me? Dude, this is not a harem, I think. All right, Hisao, but you need to make me a promise. When you're back in good health, meet me on the track again. I don't care if it's as soon as you get out of the hospital or a week after. Just go. And this time, you set the pace and I'll run with you. You can even walk the whole thing. I'll be beside you all the way, okay? This is the thing that they should have done the first time. Emmy punctuates this with the largest smile I've ever seen. She really is taking this promise seriously, and I can't help but feel like some of her energy is rubbing off on me. A deal. This seems to improve the mood of the room slightly, or significantly. Here, I got something for you. Emmy doesn't waste the opportunity and hands me the basket she brought. It's a small thing, clearly designed to be given as a get-well present. It looks like there was at one point candy or sweets in the basket, but they have all been replaced by granola bars and dried fruit. There's a card attached to it with a damned impressive doodle of me on it. The card, did Rin have a hand in it? Yeah, I mentioned I was getting you a get-well present, and she made me this drawing. Oh, and then she said some Rin stuff, and then said she wanted you to let you know to get better soon. Mind if I ask what you mean by Rin and stuff? Well, she told me to make sure I don't fall asleep in your room because you have a thing for sleeping girls and would probably do something perverted. I don't think that came Yeah, that's Rin stuff. I can't help but laugh at that statement, which doesn't seem to make the situation any easier on Emmy. That sounds like Rin. She thinks I have a sleeping girl fetish because the first time I met her, I walked into the art room to get supplies and she was sleeping. I decided not to wake her, and she woke up. Emmy begins to giggle, so I assume that explanation removes me from the creepy guy list. I hope. After some small talk, she says her goodbyes and leaves the hospital room. With zero effort on my part, I make a step to improve my health. Good for me, I guess. I don't think you needed both those transitions. In the afternoon, I get a visit from my parents. The meeting goes much as I expected it would. It started with my mother letting me know how scared she was again and nearly crying. My father got on my case about my reckless behavior. I should think of my mother. I should realize how close to death I came. The typical fatherly tirade. They do eventually relent and begin asking about school. Are my studies going well? Am I making friends? Any love interests? They should not ask about this, given what caused the first heart attack. This is explicitly a topic you should never ask about. They are, if anything, what I would call your typical parents. They eventually lead me to my hospital dinner. Oh boy, turkey slab with applesauce, my favorite. The TV keeps me company until I fall asleep. My second day in the hospital begins with a checkup from the resident doctor. Raise my my hands above my head, deep breaths. Another breakfast of hospital mush. I don't even check when I'm eating. I feel really bad for stay-at-home moms. I'm just going to save again and know that it's still going to say false. False. Daytime TV is pretty terrible. I find myself switching between children's cartoons and the news. I find myself...
Why can't you read a book?
Oh, what was that?
Why can't you read a book?
I don't think he's allowed to get up out of bed. But also, yes. I find myself spending more time wishing something would happen instead of paying attention to whatever show I'm watching. It's my final day in this hellhole, at least. I've been pestering the attendees about my release. They keep telling me once my doctor finishes his rounds and gives me a checkup, I'll be free to leave. They guess around 5. I promise to hold them to that. This back and forth happens at least 3 times before noon! Dude, my God. Each time the nurse becomes increasingly annoyed. Good. I want your time with me to be as unbearable as my time with you. He really does not like hospitals. My lunch of hospital mush and TV keeps me entertained all day. I really wish someone would have brought me a book. I debate the usefulness of creating a hospital care kit that someone can bring me next time I end up here. I don't know how I feel about you making a I'm in the hospital, please bring this to me basket for yourself with the anticipation that you'll come back to the hospital again. Like,
I mean, it would say, hey, I want to read this book or that book.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I don't know, like, the optics on that feels so morbid. But it's like, it's very helpful, but also so morbid. You're just like, I fucked up again. Please bring this to the hospital.
You're right.
Next time. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm doing everything I possibly can to avoid this place again. This line of thought brings me to the promise I made Emmy yesterday. I really hope she helps me follow through on that. I certainly don't trust myself to keep it up. I may have to start out walking. I think I can pull that off. Walking at a brisk pace. The thought of Emmy being forced to walk around a track brings a smile to my face. I hope she thinks the situation is as funny as I do when the time comes. At around 3:45, the resident doctor enters the room. I guess my annoyance paid off. He checks me over, gives me a final speech about my health, and releases me. I waste no time in collecting my things. Out the front door in less than 5 minutes. How did you not have to take a wheelchair? I don't think I like riding on buses. Actually, I think I'm pretty comfortable saying that is a fact. They sway a lot, and they smell funny, and you can feel every bump in the road. I used what little money I had on bus fare. I'll be back to normal life in 1 hour. Well, whatever passes for normal as Yamaku. Time on the bus gives me time to think about my current situation. Don't use time twice in the same sentence, dudes. I guess I never got that visit from Shizune or Misha. Can't really blame them. I'm sure student council work kept them busy yesterday as well. Today I got out early. I hope that's the reason. 1,000 paranoid thoughts flood my mind, but they are quickly pushed away. No need to dwell on negatives. I'm out of the hospital and feeling good. Maybe I should surprise them with a visit of my own. The gates of Yamaku pass above me, and I feel like I'm finally home again. Strange. Less than 2 weeks ago, these gates looked oppressing. I can't help but feel I've matured a bit. I decide it's probably a good idea to visit my room first and make sure everything is still how I left it. I would visit the resident nurse first, but that's just me. How false are we?
This is how hates all doctors, so
That's fair. Who knows? Kenji might have broken in and taken all my stuff to make a bigger pillow fort to fight his insanity. A shower sounds good right about now, too. I finish my shower and check the time. 5:30 in the afternoon. No, I really would have thought it was 5:30 in the morning. Knowing their normal schedule, I should still be able to find Misha and Shizune working on student council work. I open the council room to find Shizune and Misha hard at work with council duties. And by hard work, I mean Shizune and Misha appear to be midway through a board game. I manage a small wave as they take notice of me.
Hee-chan, we didn't expect you to be out until tomorrow. You didn't escape, did you?
Shizune begins signing.
Shi-chan says she will personally drag you back and stick you in a hospital bed herself if you've flown the coup.
Hey, I was let out early on good behavior and also on annoyance, which I guess is bad behavior. Honestly, I think I just bothered the doc enough that they got me out of the way.
Oh, you sure made us look bad. Chi-chan and I were going to visit you today after we finished our out council work.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you made us look like jerks. Thanks a lot, Hee-chan.
Misha and Shizune then both make the same face that a child would when he's caught with his hand in a cookie jar. It's fine, really. I got let out early anyways. It's not your fault. You must have been really busy with all the council work. To add emphasis to this, I wave my hand over the unfinished paperwork and the board game. Shizune turns a deep shade of red. Misha lets loose with her trademark laugh. Several signs are exchanged in between the two.
Hee-chan, you know very well that a break time is very important part of council work. We would go insane from all the paperwork if we had to do it nonstop.
Misha seems to be taking my teasing in stride, but Shizune seems to honestly be upset I just accused her of slacking off. Hey, I know for a fact how hard we all worked here, and I was only teasing you. This seems to placate Shizune, and she resumes her position by the board game. Misha takes up her place as well, and they resume the game. As I expected, Shizune wins a decisive victory.
Hee-chan, can I ask a personal question?
Sure, I guess. How am I supposed to respond to that? Say no?
Well, Hee-chan.
I think this one actually might be intentional. I think she might actually be saying that because it's a serious matter.
Okay. Well, Hisao, we're friends. We care about you. If you don't want to answer, that's fine too. But you almost died on us, Hee-chan. You suddenly collapsed.
Okay. And to be fair, now it probably was an error, but I could believe them like intentionally saying we're not going to call you Hee-chan because this is a serious matter. But
yeah.
Now we do always have the problem of they are talking as two people, but I doubt that if Shizune said Hisao, Misha would have said Hisao. She probably still would have said Hee-chan. So it's probably an error.
We had no idea why. We want to be there for you, Hee-chan.
I think I understand what she's getting to. You want to know the reason I'm at Yamaku? What's wrong with me? Misha nods. Shizune's stare deepens. Well, unlike the last time, I guess there's no point in hiding anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure they should literally already know. This is a formal request that you tell them, more than they really need you to tell them. I have a heart condition, arrhythmia. Long story short, physical stress or increase in heart rate are very dangerous. Misha smiles at this. Shizune nods again and begins signing.
I thought it might be an issue with your heart. And so I have mapped out all of the locations of emergency care in Yamaku that contain defibrillators, just in case.
I'm honestly shocked you didn't buy a defibrillator and are just carrying it at all times.
We don't. I mean, our outfits don't have pockets.
You can carry a bag. I guess I also could carry your bag.
I mean, you did that morning and you didn't die on us, so that works. Shi-chan, yeah, I see you. How considerate.
Thanks, I guess. I'll make sure to keep you guys around in case I decide to get reckless again. This brings a smile to both their faces. Well, as long as we're delving into personal information, Misha, can I ask you the same question? Well, what will the game say? Misha laughs again, and I see Shizune make a gesture that can only mean go on.
Well, Hee-chan, I don't have any Really?
I don't believe that fundamentally.
I don't have any disabilities. I came to Yamako to learn sign language.
Unbelievable.
No.
Actually
No.
unbelievable.
That breaks the entire premise of the game.
Not remotely
There's so
believable.
many things you could do with this prompt.
Just say that you have like bipolar disorder, or say that you have like some type of like anxiety or OCD or I'm trying to think of the specific one, like, because there's something stronger than obsessive. It's like
I'm very bad in this region and field, but it's just like.
Well, I'm not talking medical.
could
I just
do-
mean a word. Like there's a term that's for like more than obsessive.
Obsessive?
Yeah, more than obsessive.
More than.
Like where it's like the equivalent of like a yandere style thing, where it's like has guy will not allow them to like do anything that would even remotely seem to be leaving her, kind of like that level of like obsessive. I know there's a term for something that strong of obsessive. I just can't think of it.
Sure.
But you could go with
like,
that. You could go with any number of things.
But it's just like, it's really frustrating to be like, oh yeah. I there's actually nothing wrong with me. I'm just here because I want to learn sign language.
Yeah.
I don't think
I would say
realistic.
this is probably the worst part of this mod so far. Like ignoring the false.
I think I'll disagree with you on that one.
Well,
Sure.
some of that's to be expected. Katawa Shoujo is a very
sure, but,
like involved dating sim, but like
okay.
this is kind of like character ruining. Unless
That's
she's lying.
Really
I guess she could be lying.
That's really the whole story. Sorry, I'm so plain and boring.
Misha, only an idiot would call you plain and boring. I expect the roar of Misha's laughter to ring out. Instead, Misha blushes slightly. She almost seems taken off guard by the compliment.
Thanks, Hee-chan. That means a lot.
What's this? That wasn't even that big of a compliment. She must be used to at least some positive attention, right? This situation is a powder keg. It seems innocent, though, but I know my next sentence is going to define the continued relationship I have with Misha. Normally, I would stall until someone else bails me out, but Shizune can't really do that. Not that I think she should, even if she could. Nothing in my head sounds right. If I try to make a joke, it just makes me sound insensitive. Judging by her reaction to my previous statement, that would be a horrible move right now. I can't really play it off either. Too risky. Better be honest and deal with the results. Well, I'm glad I can make you happy, Misha. You deserve it. Good. That sounded neutral enough. Better to play my cards close to my chest. This is not playing your cards close to your chest, Hisao, but sure. I assumed my second compliment would have disarmed the situation and set things back to normal. But I guess I was wrong. Without a word, Misha briskly walks out of the room and closes the door behind her. Confused, I turn to Shizune. The look she gives me could freeze boiling water. She wastes no time in producing a small pad of paper from her bag and writing. Okay, so we actually have
this
to...
is interesting.
We now have to have a voice for Shizune, which was unexpected.
What the hell did you say to her, Misao? She stopped translating after saying, "Sorry, I'm so plain and boring."
I told her...
this is accurate. Like,
Yeah.
why couldn't they communicate this way earlier?
Because it takes longer.
Fair.
I told her she wasn't either of those. Then she thanked me, and I told her I was happy to give her the compliment, and she stormed out. Shizune takes the pad back, but thinks about her response for some time. She shoots me the occasional glance before thoughtfully writing.
Misao, be honest with me. I've seen the way that you look at her. Did you make any statements that would make her think that you're attracted to her?
No, I certainly didn't. And what do you mean the way I look at her? No. You can't make that argument, man. Even Misha knows what that means.
Like, in the freaking hospital room, she even acknowledged it.
Yep.
What the hell do you mean?
Maybe he just thinks all of it was a dream.
I guess.
Shizune gives me a smirk before writing.
In case you forgot, Hisao, I'm deaf, which means other people are worried about talking or listening.
Sorry. Which means when other people are worried about talking or listening.
I'm watching. I'm paying attention to body language. Don't pretend you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Damn, she got me there. Have I been making it that obvious? I'm sorry for scaring Misha off like this. Please tell her I'm sorry about whatever I said that upset her the next time you see her. And don't presume to see things other people don't. You only caught me staring in the hospital because of the act.
You know you just called Misha beautiful secondhand, right? You're saying I'm wrong in my assessment of your body language.
No, I'm saying I'm not admitting to the assessment of your body language. It's my turn to blush. I mock frustration, just so I can stand and stare out the window to collect my thoughts. The conversation has turned into a boxing match, and I'm getting clobbered. I think you deserve that. A tap on my shoulders, followed by Shizune showing me what she's written on the pad.
It's okay, Hisao. You know I'm just giving you a hard time.
You know what? This is the nicest Shizune has ever been. So, you know what? This mod has done much better to make Shizune look actually enjoyable as a person.
Like, I think that this is something that the main game really needed.
And maybe it does in her actual route.
Maybe, but whenever she's doing all this, like, competitive stuff or the badgering stuff, it never goes back to, look.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, or anything like that.
Yeah.
There is no recanting of things.
Yeah. Well, and it also is like yeah, it's I was gonna go somewhere with it, but I don't remember. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's strange to see this here finally, but also it's like, oh, I know what I was gonna say. It feels weird that the way we got to Shizune being a better character is telling a person who can't speak to be silent, basically. We have removed Misha. She became even more silent and suddenly is a better person. And it's like, what kind of message is this?
Right? It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
I'll take your apology to Misha, and we'll see you in class tomorrow, okay? Remember, we are treating her to dinner. Bring whatever money you can. I can't imagine she's going to make this cheap on us.
Okay. Oh, hey, I can save during that. I did not think that was possible. My alarm clock goes off. Okay. Just going to save here. Going to create a new save that's going to be called false, like all the other saves that are called false.
Man, I'm gonna complain so hard to Lucro about this.
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to come back next time with even more of false and even more of wondering if there are even options in this route, if there is a good or bad ending, how long this is going to be. No idea. Because there's no acts. So this could be, for all I know, 5 episodes. Like,
oh boy.
No idea. So we'll find out together. Until then, like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. And we will see you all on the next game night.
Very well.